Once again.
Children, welcome to your this class of English. I am Dr. Rajesh Kumar Sinha. In this chain of lockdown online classes, hope you are enjoying us well, and we are also trying to provide you a lot of material so that you should not feel any kind of lag in this online class. We are trying to make our classes more lively and more practical by giving you all sorts of information and giving you all sorts of materials as well. In this chain, today I am going to start a new poem. The name of the poem is The Ball Poem. The poem has been composed by John Berryman. This poem is important because this is not a simple poem about a ball. Actually, ball is very simple. This is summarily you can understand that a boy has lost a ball. But in fact, as soon as he loses the ball, he becomes sad. Losing a ball makes him so sad. Why? There is a very important reason. This is not a simple ball. Now we have to understand, we have to try to understand the relationship between the boy and the ball. If a ball is lost, this ball can be purchased and this ball can be replaced by a new one by purchasing a new. But this does not happen with that boy. That boy becomes all of a sudden very sad, and this sadness has been reflected in the very first line. What is the boy now who has lost this ball? Means the boy goes to the extent of feeling insignificant without that ball. So what is that? What is there in that ball that makes him so sad, so upset? We will gradually find the reason in the further lines. I am reading a few lines. What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. Means the ball was finally lost in the water. The poet is narrating. This is an objective picture of the ball. Objective picture of the ball which has been lost. The poet says that he has seen the ball being vanished in the water, and he has observed how the boy has become sad after losing this. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. Here in this line, the poet changes the emotion. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. Means that ball, the previous ball, the ball which has just been lost, has some special importance for the boy. What is this? I am telling you. After that I will explain in the poem through the lines. First, that ball is that ball carries the sweet memories of childhood of the boy. That is why when it is lost, he feels absolutely shocked and sad, because he can purchase. There is money. Money is external. Means money has power. Money can buy him a new ball. But here, that boy cannot get the same ball. Money cannot buy him. Money cannot fetch him the sweet memories which are associated well with that old ball. So the boy is very sad. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. And ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. Fixes the boy means the boy remains stunned, surprised. Oh God, now what can I do when I have lost the ball? So he is fixed. He is surprised. He is stunned as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down. Now you see what is the effect of the ball. The poet has very keenly observed the face of the ball, and he has very skillfully painted that boy, the face of that boy. What is the reaction of this loss on the boy? As he stands rigid, trembling, staring down. means the boy is surprised. The boy is completely stunned. All his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Means this ball was not a simple ball. It was a ball which carried all his emotions of his childhood, all his attachments he had developed in his childhood with that ball. That ball fell into the water and lost. So this was not a mere loss of the ball. It was the loss of the complete sweetness of that was associated with the memories of childhood of that boy. I would not intrude on him. The poet says that he would not intrude on him, means he will not explain, he will not force him to do anything, to buy a new ball. Why? I would not intrude on him. A dime, another ball is worthless, because he knows that if he suggests that boy to purchase any new ball, any other ball in place of that lost ball, it will not work for the boy. It is quite worthless. Why? Because this ball has more than a mere ball. This ball has a close association, very intimate association with that child. The child has a very intimate relationship with that ball. So that new ball, a dime ball, a false ball, a ball which is purchased in place of that lost ball will be worthless for that boy. He senses first responsibility. In this stanza, now the poet says what is the effect of the lost ball for the boy. The boy for the first time realizes that he was not responsible, he was careless, and that is why this ball was lost. So the poet is telling, he senses first responsibility, means this loss of ball was a great education for that boy. The boy now learned the lesson of being responsible. Responsibility is very important for anyone. Unless one is responsible, he cannot possess, he cannot preserve the things which he has. As the boy was not responsible, so he could not preserve the ball which had all the associations of sweet memories of his childhood, and he lost the ball. Balls will be lost always, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. I have already told money is external. In what sense money is external? Because money has a great power. Money can purchase him several new balls, but it will not purchase him that ball which carried all those sweet emotions, all those sweet attachments, all those sweet memories the boy had with that ball. Then, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning, the boy, through this loss, the boy is learning the sense of responsibility, that one must be responsible to the possessions, to all the possessions. Without being responsible, he cannot keep all the possessions preserved. Well behind his desperate eyes, the epistemology of loss. Epistemology of loss means the nature of knowledge. This loss itself gave him a lesson. The boy found a lesson. The boy got a lesson in this loss itself. How to stand up? What kind of lesson did that boy get from this loss? The boy got the lesson of being self-reliant, being self-dependent, being responsible towards his possessions. He learned the responsibility of possessing the things safe and sound, protecting the things which he had. He had got from his forefathers also, knowing what every man must one day know and must know many days how to stand up. Some day or the other, every person will learn to stand up, means to be self-dependent, the sense of responsibility. But here the poet says that the boy learnt that great lesson only by a mere loss of the ball. So this poem is very important, and this gives the moral of the poem is that we should be responsible. We must learn responsibility to bear our responsibility. Thank you.